the organization acts as if I'm doing them a favor to MC this thing in Surprise every spring training, but it's my favorite, one of my favorite days for a couple of reasons. I love that we call it the organizational awards and not just the minor league awards. And to that end, to stand at the podium and see the entire minor league system, the major league club, the major league coaching staff, the front office, all the minor league coaches, all in one place, in Surprise to honor our organizational winners. So I love it. It's one of my favorite days of the year. And just to see how proud the guys are to accept their awards in front of their peers. So to that end, I'm sorry because of the circumstances that you won't have that opportunity to stand in front of your peers like that. I feel for Mr. Sherman that in his first year as owner, he doesn't get to experience that, but we've got many of those to come in the future. A lot of you were on the meeting yesterday, but I'm just going to remind everyone who's watching and listening right now that if your friends and family were not able to be on this Zoom call, that we're going to record this and it will be available on the Royals YouTube channel. So you will have a chance to go back and watch this and share this with your friends and family. So thank you for allowing me to be the MC again this year. And let's get started with Royals General Manager Dayton Moore.
Thank you, Ryan. And I too am very privileged to be a part of this day, as we all are. And healthy, thriving, loving organizations, families celebrate the accomplishments of their players, their fellow family members, and that's simply what we're doing today. And I think about the vision of our scouting staff for all of our players, and then our player development staff carrying out that vision. And most importantly, the commitment of each and every one of you, the players that put forth the hard work each and every day. And so we're very proud of you. And with that being said, I want to turn it over to Mr. Sherman, allow him to say a few words and thank him amongst this group for all of his great support since he joined this organization. He's a terrific individual, a wonderful man, and is going to be a great owner in this game as he continues to steward this franchise very well. So, Mr. Sherman.
Thank you, Dayton. Appreciate the opportunity to be here. And Ryan, don't worry about me. I actually kind of feel more for these players that and coaches and scouts and all of you that this is your livelihood and this is what you've done for many years. And I actually have a great empathy for kind of the situation we're in right now. And I rest assured that I am working 24/7 to try to get us back on the field. But you know, I appreciate the opportunity to be with you today. You know, I do miss you. I always look forward to the opportunity to talk to baseball people, certainly, and I as well wish that we were doing this together in Surprise, you know, at spring training. But also think it's really important that we take the time today to look back on our accomplishments and celebrate them today, you know, both team and individual. But before we get underway with the award ceremony, I guess I'd just say a couple of things. First of all, congratulations, not just for the things that we're celebrating today, but really for all that you've done to get to this place. If you're a member of the Kansas City Royals, whether you're a player, a coach, a scout, a front office person, you have a body of work that is very meaningful that kind of brings you here today. The other thing I would do is say thank you, as Dayton said, for the hard work, for the preparation, for the focus. Even during these challenging times, I've been very impressed by how the organization continues to move forward. And then I also wish you health and success in baseball and beyond in whatever you do from here. Just a couple more things. This is certainly not how we thought the 2020 season would get started. We all miss baseball. We wish we were on the field, but we got hit with the pandemic right at a really a high point of spring training. I was very excited. I know the minor leaguers were just arriving. I thought, with a new skipper, I thought guys were locking in. So it was, we got hit at a hard time. But I would also say that's not something we control. What we can control is how we respond to unexpected events. And I have been extremely impressed with how this organization, the resilience of the organization, and how we've responded during these times. It gives me great confidence in our future. As I said, I'm working 24/7 to get us back on the field. I look forward to working with each one of you in the pursuit of our goals and objectives. And I firmly believe, again, this is not what we wish the pandemic hadn't hit, but I firmly believe that this organization will come out stronger on the other side, and there are great things ahead for the Kansas City Royals. So thanks for giving me the opportunity today, JJ and Dayton and Ryan, and I really look forward to celebrating all of your accomplishments with you today. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sherman. Let's get to our first award then, and we'll begin with the Art Stewart Award. Art Stewart joined the Royals in the inaugural season, 1969. And as many of you know, since then he has achieved legendary status, not only in the Royals organization, but throughout the industry. Over 70 players he scouted made it to the major leagues with the Royals alone. And many of those are still the best in team history. And in 2008, the Royals put Art Stewart in the Royals Hall of Fame. So to announce the recipient of the Art Stewart Award, I'll turn it over to Gene Watson, Assistant to the General Manager and Senior Director of Pro Scouting.
Ryan, thank you very much. Our award winner this year is Tim Conroy, one of our special assistants to the General Manager. And Tim really embodies everything that the Art Stewart Award means to all of us. We know what art means to each and every one of us. He's a loyal employee, he's a dedicated employee, and he's passionate about scouting. And we really, Tim, it's our honor to work with you each and every day. This is his 9th year in the organization. And Tim, we just congratulate you on this award, your wife, Michelle, Jenna, Brooke, and TJ, your entire family, and congratulations. And thank you for everything that you do for the Kansas City Royals organization.
Appreciate that, Gene. Thank you very much. And back at you. I appreciate everything you've done for our department, especially in these crazy times. You and Michael have done a great job. So thank you very much. I was very honored and very humbled to receive this award with Art's name on it. As you know, Ryan talked about his achievements and what he's done in the baseball world. We all had the opportunity to know Art, though, and I think we cherish those memories of Art and what he means to us when we see him daily. So it's very humbling to know that. So thank you very much. Real quick to Mr. Sherman, thank you very much, sir, for your leadership in this time and thinking of us and thinking of our family. So very much appreciated. Dayton, I love you, man. Thank you for your guidance and your vision. It's easy to get up and go to work for you every day, man. Appreciate it. Just a shout out to the pro guys. Appreciate you guys. It's a veteran group of guys that I love very much. So thanks a lot.
All right, thanks, Tim. Congratulations. Let's get to the Matt Minker Award. This award is presented annually to the affiliate front office or staff member who best represents the ideals of longtime Wilmington Blue Rocks owner Matt Minker, which includes hospitality, work ethic, and exceptional attentiveness to players, fans, and front office needs. And to present the award this year is Matt's son, Clark, who is now the Wilmington Blue Rocks team president. Clark?
Thank you for the introduction, Ryan, and thank you to the Kansas City Royals organization for continuing to remember my dad some 13 years after he passed away. Mr. Sherman, that goes double for you. You and I have never had an opportunity to meet, but I'm sure that my dad would have very much enjoyed getting to know you. So in closing, your thoughtfulness is just humbling. For those of you who never had a chance to meet my dad, you should know that he loved winning, but only if it was done the right way, the Kansas City way. To him, that was through hard work, preparation, perseverance, service, and humility. Today, on behalf of my family and the Kansas City Royals family, it's my honor to present the Matt Minker Award to the affiliate staff member that best exhibits the virtues that my father held so dear. This year, co-winners are Danny Helmer and Todd Jansen. Danny spent 22 seasons working in professional baseball. He started with the Royals in 1999 as a 14-year-old bat boy for the Wichita Wingnuts. This is his 13th season with the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. Todd started with the Omaha Royals in 2003, making this his 18th season working in professional baseball. Since 2009, Todd has spent the spring and fall seasons working at the Surprise Complex for the Royals. Gentlemen, congratulations on your award. Please welcome Danny and Todd.
I want to thank the good Lord for blessing me with this opportunity to work for this unbelievable organization and to receive this honor. I want to thank the Minker family. I want to thank the Glass family. I want to thank Mr. Sherman and his team. I want to thank Dayton, JJ, Scott, Renee, Lonnie, Zumi, Gene, Emily, Kyle, Mitch, and our entire baseball operations team. I want to thank all of my current and former coaches, players, trainers, strength coaches, video guys. I want to specifically thank 5 coaches, Chino, LC, Terry, Polly, and Vance. You guys have all been incredible mentors for me, both personally and professionally. I want to thank the Rich family, John Dandies, Mike Buchakowski, Justin Cole, going back to Wichita, Eric Edelstein, Josh Robertson, Kevin Grimsley, David Poppleton, Jerry Taylor. I want to thank my 3 mentors, Scott Lesher, Will Simon, and Nick Lito. Lesh, you showed me hard work and loyalty at a young age. Will, you pushed me every single day and always put us in a position to be successful. Nick, I have the utmost respect for you both personally and professionally. I know how highly you are thought of in this organization, and to win an honor that you've won is just humbling to me. You guys are all just unbelievable role models for me. To my Arizona staff, Juan, Matt, Josh, Mike, Adam, Nate, this is a team award, and I thank you guys for following Todd and I's, Nick and I's, Will's lead. All the guys that have been with me in Wichita and Northwest Arkansas in the clubhouse, Bat Boys, thank you. You guys are truly all a part of this. To my best friend, Todd, extremely proud and thankful that we get to share this award together. No one is more deserving than you. I want to thank a couple friends, Matt Fanning, Sarah Geeson, shuttling our kids around when Morgan and I are at the ballpark, picking them up, coaching them in youth sports. Extremely thankful for you guys. To my 2 biggest fans, Mom and Dad, thank you for teaching me humility, kindness, and thankfulness at a young age. To my brothers, Joey and Josh, I couldn't be prouder of you all. To my mother-in-law, Kathy, thank you for the endless nights. You stay up with our kids while Morgan and I are at the ballpark, and thank you for everything. To the rest of our family, thank you for being so supportive of us, and obviously we're not on this stage without you guys. To my 3 kids, Maddox, Mason, and Meyer, extremely proud of each of you. I'm thankful to be your father, and I look forward to watching you guys continue to learn and grow. To the love of my life, Morgan, no one has pushed or pulled for me more than you, and you're my best friend, and I can't wait to see where God guides us. To my Royals family, there's 6 words which mean a little something extra to me. The first one is relentlessness. We're relentless in whatever we do. October, that's our common goal. We have one goal. That's to be playing in late October. Yesterday, forget about it. Live in the moment, worry about today. Take care of the task on hand today. Aggressive. Everything we do is aggressive. Love. We love what we do, and we love this game just like we did when we were little kids. Swagger. We have a swagger and we have a confidence that we know that we're going to get the job done. I just want to thank everyone again, and I look forward to the greatest era in Kansas City Royals baseball.
I just want to say thank you to the Minker family for this great award. I feel honored and privileged to have my name up there by Danny Helmer and guys like Nick Lito. I'd like to thank Clark for taking the time today out of his busy schedule to get this award out. I'd also like to thank the Royals organization, top to bottom, the Glass family, Mr. Sherman, his group, Dayton Moore, the entire baseball operations department, top to bottom, JJ, Scott, Jin, Kyle Vanna, Nick Relic. It's been an unbelievable ride, and I'm just happy that I can work alongside you guys. This last week, we got a Zoom call to let us know that we won the award, and it was awesome to see all those guys on the Zoom call. JJ had everybody on the call. The whole, most of the front office was on there to say their congrats and just be there in that moment. And that just speaks entirely what this organization means. Everyone's got each other's backs, and that meant the world. I'd also like to thank my coaches, my managers, and specifically Jersh, Poli, TPJ down here last year. All my previous coaches that I've had in Omaha, the trainers, strength coaches, and the rest of the support staff throughout this organization. To my fellow clubhouse guys, you guys are the best. Mike Brown, Danny Helmer, Josh Tobias, Matt Rezar, and Juan Milano. You guys are a pleasure to work with every day. And it's the one reason I like coming to work every day, see you guys. And I just love how we work as a team and as one unit. And it's just every day is a pleasure. And to the two Hefes down here in Arizona, Will Simon and Nick Lito. You guys are special, man. I enjoy coming every day to work with you guys. I've learned so much from you guys. You guys are grinders. You guys do everything down here. And I really appreciate all the support and the mentoring that you guys have done for me. And I'd also like to thank all the players, previous players that I've had the pleasure of in Omaha and down here in Kansas City, Arizona. And, you guys are the backbone of the organization. You guys are why we're here, why we do what we do, and why we have jobs. So I just like to thank all you guys. It's been a pleasure, over the years getting to watch you guys develop, and then not only on the field, but off the field as men. And that's one of the great things that, I got to experience in Omaha was, I get to come down here for spring training and instructional league, and then I get to go to Omaha and have a AAA season with the guys, and just seeing those guys, all the hard work from when they got drafted to, AZ ball to low A, high A, double A, and they get to AAA. It's one of the best play. It's probably the biggest pleasure I got from being in AAA was, I usually get the heads up from the skipper that, somebody's going up, and you see those guys going into their office, and you just know that they're getting a life-changing message right there from Skip. So coming out with big smiles on their face, and it's awesome. So it's just hard work and dedication. And I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do when I came out of college or during college. And lucky enough, I got to be an assistant over at Rosenblatt Stadium for the Omaha Royals. And 2 years after that, I got to be the head visiting guy. And I had no idea what I was doing, really. I knew I loved baseball, and that was the one thing that I wanted to keep doing. And this allowed me to do that. One particular moment when I knew that I was all in with this game, it was a 14-inning game, 2-hour rain delay. The game gets over 1 o'clock. There's a day game the next day. Finally gets over. You got the spread outs the spread's been out for 5 hours. The guys are all ticked off. but it is what it is. And you finally get that first laundry load going, and you look up and you hear this big loud noise, and all of a sudden your laundry machine's broke at 3 o'clock in the morning. And I had two choices. I could stick it out, or I could just take off and leave right now. And I made a choice. I got all the laundry, took it to the other side, dragged it across, home plate at Rosenblatt Stadium. It's pitch black out. There's, all the zoo's right in right field. So there was all these weird animal noises going on. And I thought, okay, I'm all in. So I was like, I want to do this, and this is what, I want to do. And just, 15 years later now, great. I'd just like to thank my parents, my family for all their support. My hermano para diferente madre, my brother from another mother, Danny Helmer. You're the best, man. I love you. There's no one else I'd rather want to share this award with. So to the Royals, I'm just honored to be a small piece of this puzzle, and I'm looking forward to great years to come. So hope to see you guys all soon. Hope to get some baseball back, and take care. Thanks again to the Minker family for this award. Really appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you, Todd. Thank you, Danny. Thank you for those words of reminder for a lot of us. Really appreciate that. Let's move on to the Carlos Fortuna Award. This was written for me years ago, and I just saved it. It's been a while since Carlos passed away, but I think the words are still very powerful and hold true today. And having not known Carlos, I asked someone just to write a little something about him. And what was written for me was Carlos was a teammate, a friend, and a mentor to many people in the organization, many of whom are still in the organization today. And we still mourn the loss of the talented baseball player, and more importantly, the fine young man that Carlos was. Following his death, the organization began giving this award annually to the Latin player who best exemplifies Carlos's spirit through his overall perseverance and dedicated commitment to improving his English and education skills, his genuine work ethic toward advancing his physical talents, and his outstanding conduct on and off the playing field. So that's a lot to live up to. To present the award this year, as she does every year, here's Monica Ramirez, the Royals Education, ESL, and Cultural Initiatives Coordinator.
Thank you, Ryan. It's an honor and a blessing to be here to present this award. Many of us here now remember who Carlos Fortuna was. He was an outstanding player out of the Dominican Republic. He was part of our organization for several years. Unfortunately and sadly, he lost a battle against cancer at a very young age. He died a week before he turned 23 years old. But he left us a great legacy, one that we honor and we cherish. We will cherish forever. I would like to invite everybody to take a look of this quick video before we announce the winner.
Hello everyone, I play with Carlos Fortuna in the minor league. He was a disciplined guy, he always liked to play hard, and he was a very funny guy. Hey, you know what? He loved to learn English.
Great, thank you, Nick. The Carlos Fortuna Award is given every year to the Latin American player who displays very proudly dedication, discipline, leadership, love to learn English, and a strong will on and off the field. It is a great honor and a great pleasure for me to present this year's Carlos Fortuna Award to Freddie Fermin. Freddie?
Thank you, Monica. I just want to say thanks God for this special moment, and also I want to say thank you to the Kansas City Royals organization for for be here, for give me the opportunity to play this sport I love. So thank you, my family, all the coaches, Boscan, Chino cada día, Bruce, Conrad, a usted, teacher, Monica, is all my teammates, everybody helped me. Thank you. And I'm very happy for this. It's your, I got, so thank you. And I will continue working hard for following the step to the Carlos Fortuna Award. Thank you.
Yeah. Congratulations, Freddie.
Thank you.
He did pretty good, didn't he? And for those of you who were on the call yesterday, Monica gave us a little technical tip. And I don't know about you, but that video came through really well today, nice and clear. So thanks for that, Monica. Time for the Mike Sweeney Award. In 1995, Michael joined the Royals as a 21-year-old. 12 years later, he was a 5-time All-Star, team captain, second all-time in Royals history in home runs and slugging percentage, and in the top 10 in almost every major offensive category. And we all remember 2015 as being a magical year in Royals history. Well, the Royals inducted Mike Sweeney into the Hall of Fame in 2015. Michael?
Thank you, Ryan. In 2006, when Dayton Moore was named the general manager of the Kansas City Royals, his dream or his vision was to create the greatest sports franchise that the world has ever seen. And along with the help of the Glass family and his support staff from top to bottom, and now our new owner, Mr. Sherman, and our new captain of our big league squad, Mike Matheny, I believe that Dayton Moore has made his dream a reality. To see the way that Dayton and Mr. Sherman have embraced this tough time by supporting our family members that are African American in our culture and in our organization is unlike any other organization in sports. To see the way that Dayton Moore and Mr. Sherman and their staffs have embraced our minor leaguers during this tough time, and rather than sending them off to go find a new job, they embrace them. It confirms the fact that we are the Kansas City Royals, the greatest sports franchise that this world has ever seen. And how do they do that? Is it just talent? No, it's character. And that's what I'm proud that this award is named after. It's not just simply talent, but it's character. It's the character of the recipients of these awards and everyone who helped them achieve this form of greatness in their lives and in their career. So this year's Mike Sweeney Award goes to a wonderful man, a Kansas City Royal who was drafted in the first round back in 2014. This is his 7th year wearing Royal Blue. And going into 2019, he went in with a little chip on his shoulder because, well, his career wasn't going the way he wanted it to. But rather than pout, he got after it. In 2019, under the leadership of Brian Polberg and his staff, this man was named a postseason PCL All-Star. And after the season, went down to the Dominican Republic and dominated the Dominican Winter League by throwing 23 innings and striking out 32 batters. He got added to the big league roster and 40-man roster, and was in big league camp and making a huge name for himself when this COVID-19 hit. So a couple quotes from some of his coaches and mentors that have been along the ride with him. Foster is truly what we envision our young men to be and to become when we draft and sign them. Men that are great teammates and fierce competitors. Foster is a servant leader who makes everyone around him better. Vance Wilson, Major League Baseball third base coach. Great man, great teammate, great competitor, Brian Polberg, AAA manager. Foster is a great man and a great teammate. Foster is a fierce competitor who is passionate and highly driven to fulfill his major league dreams. Larry Carter, Major League bullpen coach. In the last 4 years, I've watched Foster grow as a man in baseball and in life through adversity and success. He has done this with great tenacity, commitment, and character. Cal Eldred, Major League pitching coach. So I would like to proudly announce that this year's recipient of the Mike Sweeney Award goes to Kansas City Royals left-handed pitcher, Foster Griffin.
Thanks a lot, Mike. First and foremost, I definitely like to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, man. I definitely wouldn't be here without him. He's definitely the center of my life and what drives me to live each day. Second, Mr. Sherman, thank you so much. You've shown a lot, sticking by us, and you've hardly even met most of us. And you've shown your support, and we haven't even played a game for you yet. So I think that says a lot about you and what's to come. The front office from top to bottom, these 7 years, the decision to sign out of high school, I'm so blessed and so glad that I chose to do that, especially with the Kansas City Royals. And I'm extremely humbled and honored to have an award named after a guy like Mike Sweeney. Ever since I've been in the organization, I've heard about him, and I've never heard anybody say a bad thing about him. I can't say the same for me. I know, even though this award is named, or I got the award named after him, but I definitely know that's not the case for me. But lastly, to my teammates, man, I know more than anything we enjoy competing, but the second most thing we enjoy is just hanging out with the guys at the clubhouse and just getting to know one another, getting to know each other's backgrounds, making fun of one another and everything. That's what I miss most besides competing. So I'm definitely looking forward to getting back out there with you guys in some way, shape, or form here soon. So thank you guys very much. Appreciate it.
Congratulations, Foster. Thank you, Michael. After losing to the Royals in the 1980 American League Championship Series, Dick Howser joined the Royals as manager in the middle of the next season. After guiding the Royals to the ALCS in 1984, Dick led the Royals all the way to their first World Series title in 1985. He was inducted into the Royals Hall of Fame in 1987, and his number 10 is one of only 3 retired numbers in team history. And to present the 2019 Dick Howser Award is a 13-year big leaguer, 4-time Gold Glove winner, and current Royals manager Mike Matheny.
Thanks, Ryan. I'm going to echo many of the things we've already heard a number of times today, but I think we're seeing some consistencies with just how proud people in Royal Blue are right now of this organization. I've always said that it's usually in times of adversity that character and really start to show their true colors. And I could not be more proud to be part of this organization right now during these trying times. And thank you to our leadership from Mr. Sherman and Dayton and all the way through. I've said this a number of times. I'm going to keep saying it. It's a great time to be a Royal, and things like these and award ceremonies like these are special. There's a unique quality to this organization that celebrates the right things. And especially when you start talking about character, you start talking about team camaraderie. But to me, I just can't wait to get back together with all of you guys. And I know that this is a tough time, so just want to take the opportunity to let you know we're thinking about you all. We miss you all, and we can't wait to hopefully get a major league team out there real soon and put the kind of representation of a baseball club worthy of the Kansas City Royals. But to the task at hand, the Dick Howser Award recognizes the organization's most outstanding player development person, recognized for outstanding contributions to the organization. This year's recipient of the Dick Howser Award has spent more than 15 seasons in professional baseball as a player, and now spent 3 seasons coaching in the Royals system. He capped off his first season as Lexington's manager by guiding them to the 2019 South Atlantic League Championship. Please join me in congratulating this year's Dick Howser Award winner, Brooks Conrad. Congrats, Brooksy.
Thank you, Mike. Really appreciate it. Here's the award. Thank you for sending this out to me in the mail. Thank you for those kinds of work, Mike, and words, Mike, and the end. Great. Listen, I'm just going to echo what everything we've heard so far has been incredible. I want to just express my gratitude and gratefulness to be a part of this incredible organization. I'm so grateful to sit here and listen to incredible men talk about how grateful they are to be a part of an organization that truly cares about people, truly cares about relationships, truly cares about developing high character human beings. And for me, just to have the opportunity to be a part of that, it's really special and dear to my heart, and it's emotional for me to even think about. So I'm just want to express my gratefulness to be a part of this organization first, before I get into accepting the award. The Dick Howser Player Development Person of the Year Award. I very, very humbly accept this award. When you start to think about, obviously, the name on the award, Dick Howser, what he accomplished throughout his time in our organization is absolutely incredible. So to accept an award with his name on it, first and foremost, is very humbling to me. And to start to think about all the people that are involved in player development is kind of mind-boggling to me. I'm looking through the list of all the people that are involved in that, and for me to be even thought of to be given this award is just truly incredible, and just really, again, humbling for me to even think about that. You think about all the managers we have in our organization, from our big league manager all the way down to our managers in the Dominican. The jobs they do each and every year is just incredible. All the pitching coaches, all the hitting coaches, all the fourth coaches, all the coordinators of every single department that we have, special assistants, all the trainers, strength and conditioning people, clubhouse managers, everybody involved in leadership development, all the special assistants that come out and pour their love and care into our players every year. It's just incredible. Behavioral science, nutrition, health and wellness, everyone in the front office, everybody has a role in developing players, whether or not baseball on the field or just as growing as men. And once again, it's an honor just to be even recognized and to be getting this award. And that's just the United States. This is not to mention what an incredible job all of our Latin American coaches do down in our Dominican Academy, all the coordinators and player development people in Latin America. It's just an incredible job to even be mentioned alongside of them as well. So once again, I humbly accept this honor. It's so cool to be a part of this organization, and to be thought about in this honor is really, really special to me. You know, the cool thing about this job is that you have an opportunity to have a positive impact on a young person's life, a young man's life. And you know, there's a quote, my favorite quote from Jackie Robinson is that a life is unimportant outside of the impact it has on others, you know. And so I'd just like to thank a few people in closing that give me that opportunity to have an impact on these kids' lives. I'd like to thank Mr. Sherman and his, you know, it's just incredible. I think that the leadership and the generosity he's shown through this whole pandemic is incredible. Without even playing a game, it's just that. Dayton Moore, JJ, everybody in the front office for giving me the opportunity to work with your players, the players that you bring in, and trusting in me that I will lead them in the way that you envision. I just want to thank you for that opportunity, and I'll continue as long as you'll let me to continue to lead them the right way. So thank you very much. And lastly, but not least, I want to thank my staff, Glenn Hubbard, Jesus Zwahe, Mitch Stetter. What an awesome group we had last year. this award could have easily gone to any of you guys. Thank you for all your hard work and love and care and dedication you poured into those guys. We had so much fun. And also, I want to thank the players, because bottom line, this is why we're all here. This is what we care most about. First and foremost, this is the one reason why I do what I do, is to pour love and care into the players. And if this award has anything to do with winning a championship, which I think it might have a little bit, then all the credit goes to these players, because they're the ones that put the effort on the field. They're the ones that went out and won the championship. So thanks to each and every one of the players that I had last year and throughout the entire organization. You guys are awesome, man. I'll close with just saying that I'm so happy to be a Royal. I'm so proud to be a Royal, and just can't say enough about how grateful I am to be part of this organization. So thank you so much.
Congratulations, Brooks. Thanks for joining us as well, Mike. Let's move on to the Willie Wilson Award. In his 15 years with the Royals, Willie won a batting title, a Gold Glove, a World Series championship. More than anything, he was known for his speed, holding the Royals' all-time records in single season and career stolen bases. He also has 13 inside the park home runs. He was inducted into the Royals Hall of Fame in 2008. And before we get to the winner, let's watch the video. The Willie Wilson Award recognizes the organization's top base runner. This year's recipient was promoted to Omaha on July 27th. He led all minor league baseball with a career-high 60 stolen bases and with an 82% stolen base success rate. Widely regarded as the fastest base runner in the Royals system, he is a third-time winner of the Willie Wilson Award. He also finished the season with 14 doubles, 8 home runs, and a .732 OPS. He has 160 career stolen bases and only 40 caught stealing for an 80% success rate. This year's Willie Wilson Award winner is outfielder Nick Heath.
I just want to say thank you guys. First and foremost, thank God for giving me the opportunity to come out here and stay healthy and play the game that I love the most. The Glass family for drafting me back in 2016. Mr. Sherman, thank you so much for taking care of myself and my teammates in these tough times. Like Foster said, it goes to show the character that we have all the way from top to bottom. Dayton, thank you for everything, for supporting me on and off the field, and for reminding me what I mean to the organization. Zoomwalt for always telling me to stay positive in moments that I'm kind of down on myself, and JJ and so many guys in the front office. I want to thank my teammates down in Northwest to start the year, Khalil, DJ, Miller. Thank all you guys for always being on me and telling me to run when I'm clogging up the bases sometimes. And thank y'all for taking amazing pitches to allow me to run the bases. My teammates in AAA and Brett and Mejia and all those guys for always asking me, what do we do and how can we help? And thank you guys for pushing me to run as well. Poley, Buck, DK, Nooney, Nelly, man, I can name so many people, but I'm thankful for the honor. I'm thankful to be here, and thank you guys for, giving me this award.
Congratulations, Nick. I don't know if we've had a 3-time winner of one award in team history, so congratulations. The Frank White Award. Raised in Kansas City and part of the original Kauffman Stadium construction crew, Frank went on to become the most decorated defensive player in team, winning 8 Gold Gloves at second base. He was a 5-time All-Star. His number 20 is one of 3 retired numbers in Royals history, and he was inducted into the Royals Hall of Fame in 1995. Let's go back to the video. The Frank White Award recognizes the top defensive player in the system. This year's recipient finished the season with a .991 fielding percentage. Committing only 6 errors, he threw out 60% of attempting runners and finished the year with 36 total caught stealing. He was a Carolina League All-Star selection and guided the Wilmington pitching staff to finish the year as the top staff in the Carolina League. This year's Frank White Award winner is catcher M.J. Melendez.
I want to start off by thanking my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Without him, I wouldn't be in the position I'm in right now. I want to thank Mr. Sherman, Dayton Moore, JJ Piccolo, and then the entire Royals organization, not only for this award, but more importantly, just for what you guys have done throughout this pandemic. I know it means a lot to all the minor leaguers in our whole entire system. So I wanted to thank you guys for that. I wanted to thank Thor. I want to thank the rest of the coaching staff in Wilmington for all that you guys have done for me, for keeping my head in the game, even when I wasn't having my best days. I wanted to thank Bosky, Chino for everything you guys have done for me since I've gotten into pro ball. You guys have helped a ton with my catching and also just helping me get better when I wasn't feeling my best. I want to thank Pedro Grafol for the work that he helped me put in throughout the off seasons, last off season, the one before that, for just getting me prepared to go throughout these seasons. I want to thank my teammates for pushing me. I know there was some times where I wasn't having a good day at the plate, but I know because of them, I was able to do an even better job behind the plate. And I want to thank the pitchers, because without you guys, I definitely wouldn't have this award. All the pitchers that are throwing 1-3s and lower to the plate are allowing me to get those base runners out. So I want to thank you guys, and just everyone else in the organization that has helped me get to this point. So thank you guys.
Congratulations, MJ, and thanks for joining us. To the Paul Splittorff Award, as part of the first Royals draft class in 1968, Paul Splittorff became the team's first 20-game winner in 1973. He spent his entire 15-year career with the Royals and remains the all-time leader in wins, starts, and innings pitched. And after that, spent parts of 26 years as a Royals broadcaster. He was inducted into the Royals Hall of Fame in 1987. And here's the video.
The Paul Splittorff Award recognizes the organization's top pitcher of the year. This year's recipient was promoted to Wilmington mid-season. He held opponents to a .215 batting average. Later, he appeared in the MLB Futures game over All-Star Weekend. In the end, he led all minor league baseball in strikeouts. He was a Carolina League postseason All-Star and finished the season with an 11-5 record, a 2.23 ERA, 149 and a third innings pitched, 185 strikeouts, and only 42 walks. This year's Paul Splittorff Award winner is Chris Bubich.
I'd like to start off by thanking the entire Royals organization from top down, Mr. Sherman, Dayton, JJ, the entire front office, for putting me in this position, obviously being drafted 2 years ago and then having the opportunity to succeed. So I'm really thankful for those opportunities. I'm going to thank my teammates and all the coaches. They play a big role in this, because if it wasn't for them, then I wouldn't be even in this position today. My battery mates, MJ, Sebastian, Freddie, Hutch, Chase, you guys know who you are. You're working with me, staying with me through games, and then thanking Stet and Lubes for all the bullpens we had in between outings that were working on stuff and really staying on me, and all the other pitchers that were around each other throughout the whole year. I mean, we're watching each other's bullpens throughout the year, pushing each other, and really competing with one another on a daily basis. So it's hard not to go out there and want to be your best every time. So, and lastly, just want to thank my family as well for supporting me, obviously, throughout this journey and watching all my games and pushing me as well. So thank you, everybody.
All right, our last award is the George Brett Award. The best hitter in Royals history and one of the best hitters in the history of the game. George was a 13-time All-Star, an American League MVP, a Gold Glover, a World Series champion, and the only player in Major League history to win a batting title in 3 different decades. He was inducted into the Royals Hall of Fame in 1994, Baseball Hall of Fame in 1999. Here's this year's video.
The George Brett Award recognizes the overall minor league offensive player of the year. This year's recipient was a mid-season Texas League All-Star. He led the Texas League with 53 stolen bases and was in the top 3 of many offensive categories for the Naturals. He finished the season with 21 doubles, 8 home runs, and a .735 OPS. This year's George Brett Award winner is Khalil Lee.
Thank you. I just wanted to first start off by saying want to thank God. Thank Him for giving me these tools, these God-given tools to come out and play the game I love, and just want to thank the Royals for for polish these tools that I have and give me the opportunity to play the game I love at the highest level. I really appreciate that. I want to thank my teammates. My teammates that I play with during the season helped me out. I've always hit better with runners on base. So thank you guys for being on base for me, allowing me to drive y'all in. All the support, pushing me to get to the field early and do early hitting and look up the pitchers, things like that. You guys have been there for me in doing that, and I appreciate it. All my coaches, my hitting coaches, Nooney and Nelly, thanks for throwing BP to me every day. I know I ask for a lot of extra hitting, extra BP and stuff, so thank you guys for that. Just our clubbies, Danny, making sure. I know you sent me a couple of bats that I forgot and I left at home, so you shipped them out to me before. I appreciate you for that. When I think my parents, they've been a big part in me and my career and just being there for me. Even though they can't make it to every game, I know that they're watching and they're supporting from at home. And that's a good feeling to know that you're representing your family well, and that you can, just represent the last name, the Lee name very, very well, and represent the Kansas City Royals as well. That's a big thing for me when I represent you guys in a good light. So, yeah, thank you, and I proudly accept this award. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Khalil. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Our next awards, or at least recognitions, are very unique, and we got to hear earlier today being very bold and brave with his English. And I can tell you as a broadcaster, in the last 10 to 15 years in particular, the players that are called up from the minor leagues from Latin America, their English is so much better than it was 15, 20, 25 ago. So I know that's an element of the organization that we're all very proud of. And so to announce our English graduates, I want to turn it over to Alex Zumwalt, Director of Hitting Performance and Player Development. Zumi?
Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate that. I'm extremely humbled that Monica would actually ask me to recognize our 2020 graduates. And I think I would speak on all of us. We all want to thank Monica for her amazing heart and her passion for teaching, not just our players, but she's been teaching our staff members during this shutdown. So we really appreciate all that you do, Monica, for all of us, and thank you. Monica brought a couple of interesting facts up about this year's graduates. Before I list those players, this is a year that we've had the highest test scores to date since she started the program in 2009, 2010. And this is actually the first year in which all of our graduates are from the Dominican Republic. So great accomplishments there. And without any further, I'd like to congratulate Adrian Alcantara with a 95% clip. Ofredi Gomez also with a 95%. Garrison Garabito, 94%. Franco Terrero, 94%. And last but not least, my favorite, Ricky Aracena, with a 93%. So just a huge congratulations to you guys for all your hard work. And thank teacher for all of her hard work and dedication to help you all.
First of all, 2019 was simply just a historic season in the minor leagues, not only for the Kansas City Royals, but also in the history of minor league baseball. The Royals were the first organization ever to have 5 minor league affiliates reach the championship round, with 4 of the 5 going on to win a championship. And it's the first time since 1994 the organization has won 4 championships in one season. While we're here to celebrate the accomplishments of the Dominican Summer League Royals, the Idaho Falls Chuckers, the Lexington Legends, and the Wilmington Blue Rocks, we also would like to congratulate the coaches, coordinators, strength coaches, medical staff, support staff, and clubhouse staff for their efforts. As we all know, collectively, everyone has played a big part in all these championships. We recognize player development is a priority in the minor leagues, but winning plays an important role in the process as well, and 2019 serves as a monumental year for the Royals and is a sign of great things to come. We also want to recognize the Burlington Royals, manager Chris Widger and his staff, and the players who took the Appalachian League Championship Series to a final game, really after a memorable semifinal win series against the Pulaski Yankees, which finished or concluded with a 5-4 win in 17 innings and secured a place in the championship round. While they didn't come out on top, their team accomplishments don't go unnoticed, so congratulations to the Burlington Royals as well. We also like to thank our minor league affiliates, their owners, general managers, front office, grounds crews, stadium workers, and host families for always being such great supporters, and we share these championships with you. Before we go to the video on the Idaho Falls Chuckers, we'd also like to acknowledge Freddie Fermin. Freddie was a member of the Salt River Rafters who won the Arizona Fall League Championship over the Surprise Seguros this past fall. So congratulations to Freddie and his Fall League teammates on their accomplishments. With that, Ryan, I think we can go to the video now. Thanks.
The 2019 Idaho Falls Chuckers were the Pioneer League champions. Led by manager Omar Ramirez, the Chuckers clinched a playoff spot by winning the North Division first half title, defeating the Billings Mustangs 2-1 to advance to the championship. They won a decisive Game 3 against the Ogden Raptors. It was their 8th franchise championship and first since 2013. Constructed in beryllium stainless steel alloy, each ring features 118 individually set stones, the Chuckers logo and Pioneer League champions, along with custom crown bezel, to pay homage to the Royals' affiliation as PVD plated gold to provide some beautiful two-tone accent to the ring. Each left shoulder features the recipient's last name and Kansas City Royal affiliate logo with 4 blue stones set atop the crown. Each right shoulder features the year 2019 hand set in stones, along with custom sculpted 3D printed image of the team celebrating its victory. Inside engraving features the series scores highlighting each opponent the Chuckers defeated en route to their title.
All right. Congratulations, Omar.
Thanks to the Royals, organization, from top to bottom. Thanks for the opportunity that you guys gave me to become a coach and be part of the greatest organization in baseball. Thanks to the players for their relentless effort last season. And thanks to my coaching staff for their hard work all season long. Thanks to the all coordinators that came down to Idaho Falls and made their contribution to the championship last season. If I can describe this team from last year, I've already said it, relentless effort. This guy never gave up. I didn't know how they were gonna respond after Michael Imoti went down because of injury, and but these guys picked it up, finished the regular season strong, and they were fearless when they came to the playoff. I mean, they didn't care who they were playing against, and beat Ogden, probably the best team in the league. Was supposed to be the best team in the league last season, and these guys picked it up. We ended up winning the championship. So thanks to everyone. Like I said, for the opportunity, Mr. Glass, Mr. Sherman, thanks for your support. I'm looking forward to meet you soon. Dayton, JJ, Zumi, Renee, and everybody in the organization from top to bottom. Thank you very much.
Next up, our second championship team, the Lexington Legends.
The Lexington Legends were the 2019 South Atlantic League champions. Manager Brooks Conrad led the Legends to back-to-back championships. The Legends won 13 of their last 17 games to dramatically win the first half championship and to clinch a spot in the playoffs by half a game. They went on to sweep the Augusta Green Jackets in 2 games to advance to the championship round, and then an extra inning walk-off homer by Reed Roman clinched the championship over the Hickory Crawdads 3-1. It was their 3rd franchise championship.
What's up, all you legends out there, man? Hey, watching that video, man, just brought up so many incredible emotions, so many incredible times we had last season with you fellas. You know, Ryan touched on it a little bit, what we went through last season. That first half was incredible. The team we had, just winning all those games on the road to clinch that first half was an incredible testament to each and every one of you players last year. Your grit and your determination and your competitiveness to win that first half was great. Obviously, a lot of guys did really well, got called up to Wilmington. We had a little bit of a different team that second half, but nothing changed character-wise on this team. It was by far the most awesome time, the most fun time I've ever had in this game was last year, getting to watch you guys play last year. I was just so proud of each and every one of you. I can say with 100% that this team played and competed till the last out was made more often than any other team did in that entire league, and it paid off. It was just incredible, and that's all that we really asked is to just compete until the last out's made of every game. Doesn't matter what the circumstance is, doesn't matter what the scoreboard says, whether you're tired, whether it's hot outside, whether it's cold, whether you're banged up a little bit, just compete until the last out's made. And gosh darn it, these guys did that, and it was awesome to watch. You know, that last game was a microcosm of our entire season. The ups and downs, and the 13-inning game with Reed Roman hitting that walk-off homer, it was just so cool. That last game 4 that we won, it was just a microcosm of our entire season. I'm just so proud to be a part of that last year. So, way to go, Legends. Proud to be with you guys last year, and here's a video of our ring.
Constructed in stainless steel alloy, each ring features the Legends mustache surrounded by stones and then circled in custom-cut green stones. Each left shoulder features the recipient's last name and 2 South Atlantic League trophies representing the back-to-back championships. Each right shoulder shows the year 2019 and Kansas City Royal affiliate logo with 4 blue stones set atop the crown. Underneath the ring, 3 stones are set to signify the 3 league championships in team history. Inside engraving features the recipient's first and last name. The Wilmington Blue Rocks were the 2019 Carolina League champions. Led by manager Scott Thorman, the Blue Rocks finished the first half 11 games ahead of second place to clinch a playoff spot. They defeated the Salem Red Sox 3-2 to advance to the championship round and won a decisive Game 5 versus the Fayetteville Woodpeckers to win the series 3-2. It was the Blue Rocks' 5th franchise championship and the first since 1999.
Great job on that. Still gives me chills. Still gives me chills to see that video and see all you guys on the field. What a fun summer we had. I had the great honor of representing these fine young men, and we'd like to start and thank Mr. Sherman and the Glass family, Dayton, and the entire front office. Thank you for the support in these times. I'd like to recognize our staff: Lubes, Mate, Larry, Saab, Louie, Tony, Josh, Megan. You guys are awesome, man. You guys are the backbone of this team, and you guys were incredible all summer, and we can't thank you enough for your hard work. And the players really appreciate your passion and your knowledge that you shared and your work every day, grinding with these guys. Andrew Lehman and the Wilmington Blue Rocks front office, just a tremendous job taking care of our players and providing a great atmosphere, and a terrific partner with Kansas City. So thank you all for that. And you guys do a great job. It's been said many times in these hallways that all of our successes are tied together. And this has been a collaborative effort with many people that have their fingerprints on this team and all of our championship teams, as well as our award winners. And we'd like to recognize them for a second. Baseball operations department, our player development, our rovers, coordinators, our scouting department, research and development, behavior science, performance science, our leadership team, our strength and medical departments, our clubhouse and support staff. We couldn't do it without you guys, and we appreciate everything you guys do. Not always in the forefront, a lot of times behind the scenes, but you guys are always there when we need you, and the staff and players appreciate that. Talk about this team a little bit. Whenever you have a young group of talented, energetic, and emotional players, good things are going to happen. And this team was no different. It wasn't always easy. We took our shots on the chin, but when the dust settled, this team had compiled the best record in Wilmington since 2009 with the 82-56 record. Backed by an extremely strong pitching staff, which led the Carolina League with an ERA of 3. This young team played in 64 one-run baseball games and won 48 of them, which is incredible. A lot of tight ball games. We won the first half, as mentioned in the video, by 11 games in grand fashion on a walk-off single. We celebrated the first no-hitter in nearly 2 decades in Wilmington. And taking it to the playoffs, we were on the verge of elimination 5 times. This team did whatever was necessary to win those games, backed into a corner, winning with a walk-off safety squeeze. This team-first mentality epitomized what it means to be a Kansas City Royal. We carried this momentum down into the finals, followed by multiple gutsy pitching performances, shutting down the Fayetteville Woodpeckers with a very good hitting team, with 20 scoreless innings to finish things off and become the Carolina League champions. So enjoy your ring, Savages. You earned it.
Constructed in beryllium stainless steel alloy, the cubic zirconia as well as the custom cut stones from the Stevens Stones of Germany are set by master jewelers in Windsor, Ontario, Canada. The laser custom cut stones feature Rocky Bluewinkle, the team's mascot, cut right into the stone. Each left shoulder features the recipient's last name and Kansas City Royal affiliate logo with 4 balloon stones set atop the crown. Each right shoulder shows the year 2019 as well as a 3D printed image of Mr. Celery. Underneath the ring, 5 stones are set to signify the 5 league championships in team history.
All right, let's get to our last championship team, the Dominican Summer League Royals.
Prior to spring training, the DSL Royals were awarded their championship rings in a ceremony at the Royals Academy. The 2019 Dominican Summer League champions defeated the DSL Diamondbacks 3-2. Led by field coordinator Victor Baez and manager Ramon Martinez, this is their first ever league championship. Constructed in silver elite, each ring features 44 stones surrounding the Royals script logo. The 44 stones represent the 44 teams participating in the Dominican Summer League. Each left shoulder features the recipient's last name and the championship logo. Each right shoulder features the Kansas City Royal affiliate logo with 4 blue stones set atop the crown. Inside engraving features the recipient's first and last name.
And as we mentioned before, that several of the players got their ring during a ceremony in spring training. The remainder of the rings will be sent out to the recipients after today. So, that celebration, by the way, if you can find it somewhere, is one of the greatest ever. And Dayton has explained many times at how difficult it is to win the Dominican Summer League because of all the teams, over 40 teams. But that truly was a community celebration. If you see the long version of that celebration, the players come running onto the field, the coaches come running onto the field, the staff come running onto the field, and then just people come running onto the field. I mean, it was like the old school World Series celebrations when the fans would come on the field and everyone was part of the celebration. So that was a lot of fun to watch. That concludes our 2020 Royals organizational award celebration. And I think all things considered, with us not being together in Arizona like we normally are, I think it went really well today with a couple of mute mites and some internet that dropped out. Nick Relic, Mitch Meyer, great job, guys, putting all this together. And I just want to thank Mr. Sherman and Dayton and JJ for inviting me to be the MC this year. And I look forward to baseball this year. And I definitely look forward to this ceremony in 2021 in person on the backfields in Surprise.